am on my way to General RV. I have an appointment today. I made this appointment a couple months ago. It is kind of hard getting in with him, and so I am on my way to the appointment right now. Okay, we're at General RV. Before I go in, this shouldn't take an all-day thing. I do have a couple other things I want to get accomplished today. Let me show you kind of what they're going to be working on. This is one of the main things. This is the vent in the bathroom. I know I messed this up in Colorado when I was taking my van off-road in the mountains. And let me show you what it sounds like. Oh, wrong one. You see there's a screw right there. So I messed that up going off-road, I'm sure. And then, oh, one other, nope, that ain't it. And then they're going to be looking at this, they're going to be looking at this right here. Can y'all see? That's my shelf. You see the cracks and stuff there? So they're going to be looking at that as well. And seeing if they can hopefully repair it or put in an order. Like I said, depending on how long it takes, I might stay and get it done or try to find another state. So yeah, that's all for today. Oh, and I told them that my refrigerator door, if you can tell, it doesn't really, it's not flushed. So maybe I don't know if something came loose, so they can fix that. And then I'm going to talk to them today too, because they do install batteries and replace batteries and stuff. I'm going to talk to them today about my coach battery, not the chassis, but the coach, because the coach battery, you know, like I said, once that sun goes away, if there's no sun at all, it's dead all day. And I know the coach battery operates off the solar. The sun charges the solar panel operates the coach battery, and the coach battery operates the lighting and everything in here. Not everything, but almost everything. So I don't know if I need a stronger solar panel, a stronger battery that holds charge longer. I'm going to talk to them about that today. I got an update. They're still working on my van, but I talked to one of the RV people that work here and sell RVs, and he explained to me the difference between the battery that I have and a lithium. He explained how lithium batteries work, the purpose of them, and I was mind blown. So before I leave, I'm going to be making an appointment to get a lithium battery, hopefully 2 lithium batteries installed in my housing area. Not the chassis battery, but the coach battery, the one that operates the fridge, all the lights, the plug outlets, things like that. I'm super excited. But update, they're still working on my van, and I'm chilling, relaxing, and I'll see you guys when the van is complete. It is almost 3 o'clock. I've been here since 9 this morning, but it's been worth it. My van has been fixed. Let me show you what they did and give you some updates. Got some exciting updates. So my caseworker, she contacted General RV in Ocala because they ordered this for me, but I'm not in Florida. They're going to ship it to me here in Michigan or wherever I'm at, and I'm going to install this myself. And that's covered under warranty because I was in the system before this broke down. 2, awesome mechanic fixed my fan. You remember how it sounded before we went in? It was rattling pretty bad. Now it's fixed. Woohoo! Also, a couple of guys that work at General RV, very helpful. First guy, Nick, he was so incredibly helpful explaining to me how the battery system works here in the RV, because I really didn't quite understand how the battery system worked, and he explained that to me. And he says for what I do, the traveling and stuff, that lithium would be better. It has more amp hours, and I will be able to run my fridge and everything in here all night and in the cold without it dying down, without it going dead. And then I spoke with a guy named Adam, and he was also extremely helpful and patient, and took a look up under my van to see kind of how many batteries I would be able to fit. He kind of talked to me about, you know, how many I could order, the amp hours and stuff and what they got. So those guys, Nick and Adam, rock stars at General RV here in Michigan. I'm super stoked. So update, the awning, my awning was not fixed. I was told when I was in Florida that they took care of it. They did not. So the General RV here in Michigan ordered the kit. They're going to fix my recall because the awning is on recall, and whatever the recall said it's doing now, which means my awning is opening and closing on its own, and it's been doing that forever. So they're going to fix that. And when I go in to get that fixed, I was told that it shouldn't take but a week to get the parts in. Then they're going to replace my coach battery with lithium. I am super freaking stoked. I am all hunkered down for today, and we're gonna do a Big Lots haul. I went to Big Lots and picked up a couple things that I really needed. Put the light on in here. Close this up. Okay, let's do a Big Lots haul. Put this hallway light on. This back light on. Oh, I gotta clean my floor. My floor is filthy. Okay, let's do a Big Lots haul. Before I do that, let's address the elephant in the room. It's this hat. Now, I was gonna get rid of this hat. I had it in the donation bag and everything, and then I remembered this was the hat I bought for my 40th birthday. So this hat does hold special meaning. So I decided to keep this in the Michigan hat. But the cowboy hat had to go. Okay. Bought some plates. They were fairly cheap. Some Lysol because I was out. Gotta wipe everything down in here. Batteries for my fan. Michigan has been a little hot lately, the last couple days. And then I bought this for my floors. Your girl gets on her hands and knees to do the floors. Finished results, guys. I had to let it cool off and thicken up. I added a little cornstarch to the sauce. Now it's time to plate it. Final results. I just call this comfort pasta. First bite goes to you. Have that bite right there. The pasta, the texture is perfect. I don't know what you call this. Like I said, it's comfort pasta, comfort food. This is delicious. This is really not an original recipe. I mean, the concept is the same on how you make Alfredo sauce, right? Heavy whipping cream, butter, but I didn't use butter. Butter, heavy whipping cream, Parmesan cheese, right? That's your basis, and then you go from there. Garlic powder, salt, whatever else you want to use in there. I used lasagna noodles because I didn't want the lasagna noodles that I had to go to waste. And I used a little bit of Alfredo sauce in addition to what I already made. And then I put some cornstarch in it to thicken the sauce up. This is so good. I'll next time I make this, I'll show you the recipe in detail. I'm so happy that I'm going to be getting a new coach battery. When I talked to the tech and told him my problem, his name was Nick. I told him my problem about the battery and how it's been draining really fast and stuff. And he just told me the battery that I have, because I have two coach batteries. They're just acid batteries, and he said they don't really last long. He said as long as I've had the van, it's pretty much done its life cycle. As much as I use the van, travel in it full time and stuff, he said had I been like a snowbird, travel every once in a while and put it up, the batteries would still be good, but I travel and I use it every day. So he said for those type of batteries, they don't really last too long, and those are factory batteries. But it's like lithium, it has more watt hours, more hours, they hold the charge longer. He says it'll be perfect for your lifestyle. So I'm hoping that I can get at least I should be able to get 2 lithium batteries for the coach. He said I don't need to change the chassis, which I don't plan on doing, but the coach, yeah, we're upgrading that real soon. I am making preparations to head out of Michigan within the next week or two, or by the end of August. Hopefully before the end of August, but at the latest, end of August. The couple things need to get done before I can leave. Tomorrow, I have my appointment with Onan to get my oil changed in my generator. If you recall, when I was in Florida, I got a new generator installed, and it's time for the oil. It's been time for me to get the oil change. I've just been putting it off. And then 2, I need to get the recall fixed on the awning. They've already ordered the part. I was told that it shouldn't take but a week for the part to come in. And once I get that repaired, on the same day of my awning getting repaired, I should be getting my lithium batteries installed into the coach area of this van, which I am super happy about. That is definitely going to be a game changer. Super excited about that. I'm doing it. And then I'm just working on my route out of here. The initial plan was to go to Virginia, hang out in Virginia for a little bit, head up DC, head to the Carolinas, maybe go to Florida, and then come back up the coast of California, Oregon, Washington, Canada, Alaska, Arctic Circle. But I'm thinking differently now. I kind of want to do van life winter, do van life in the winter. I got a taste of it when I was in Michigan, dealing with all of that, and it wasn't too bad. I'm not afraid to drive in snow. I do not have four-wheel drive, but I do have all-terrain tires, deep tread, thick, big tires that definitely help in the wintertime. Michigan, we do get pretty bad winters, not like other states, but Michigan, we can hold our own when it comes to winter. And I've been driving in the winter for years here in Michigan without the kind of tires that I have now. Driving in the snow and ice never scared me. So I'm really considering doing doing van life in the winter. With that being said, Virginia is not off the table, but I've added a couple of other potential destinations. The second destination I was thinking about doing was hitting up Idaho, because Idaho is really beautiful. Doing a lot of camping out in Idaho for a while, then hitting up Montana, and from Montana going to Canada. That's one option. That's the second option. And then the final option is just flying out to Portugal, renting a vehicle of some kind. A van would be nice, but renting a vehicle and doing van life in Portugal, like Lisbon area, north of Lisbon, where there is beautiful, breathtaking beaches like you have never seen in your entire life. And I thought about just going to Portugal and spending some time in Portugal and doing van life out there this year. So those are the 3 options. I'm weighing them heavily. I am looking at Canada, weather and stuff. I know Canada has harsh winters. Michigan has bad winters, but I never experienced winters like I could see if I lived in the UP and dealt with the UP winters, then I'd be prepared for Canada. A little more prepared than I am now. But I didn't do the UP, and UP has pretty bad winters. And I know Canada has really bad winters, but I still want to go to Canada. I got my passport, and it's like, look, your girl got her passport. I'm trying to be out on these streets, okay? Out in these different country type streets. So I'm thinking today I'm gonna work on my route and figuring out where I'm going, because before you know it, September will be here. I went to Outback Steakhouse to purchase a steak. I got to look at the menu and I'm like, I ain't paying those prices. That got me messed up. So right now we are in, let me show you. What do y'all think we're at? We're at Outback Steakhouse making my own steak. This is gonna be much better than Outback. I took my steak out the freezer, let it sit. And I'm cooking my steak in their parking lot. I'm not about to pay those prices. You got me messed up. I made a gravy from the butter and stuff. Not the healthiest, but you only live once. Would you look at that? Dinner is served, guys. That is ribeye steak with a gravy sauce that I made out of the steak juices and butter and stuff that I used. Oh, it's red. Some red in there. It's just how I like it. There you go. Let's pick that up. Doesn't that look delectable? Medium rare, looks like. First bite goes to you. Have that bite right there. We'll get you some sauce. Have that bite right there. Now my turn. That's it. Much better than Outback, for sure. And the sauce is nice. The first time I've had a gravy for a steak ever in my life. Some people prefer to just eat it like plain. Well, that's perfect. That is nice right there. But I don't care how I eat my steak. I don't, as long as it's got some red in it. Only thing that's missing from this sauce, I should have added a little bit of cornstarch, but it's okay, just to thicken it. But it's still good. I mean, the sauce is so good. All it is the steak juice, Irish cream butter, garlic and herb butter, and a little bit of heavy whipping cream. There we go. Get that juices on there. Steak is so tender. Before I end the night, I have to replace the brackets that's holding this curtain rod up because they're bent, especially the one on the left side. It's bent, it's messed up, and so it's time for it to be replaced. I ordered them, I get them off Amazon, and let me just show you the box. This is the box, this is what they're called. And what I like about them is the curtain rod sits in this part right here. And they come two to a pack, and they peel. You peel them off. And it sticks on any surface, and it doesn't mess up any of the surfaces. And I've had these brackets up here, I've had them for over a year. If you remember back when I very first started, van life, I think like month 3 or 4, I put the curtain rod up, and now it's time to change them out. It's really, really simple. I mean, look, that is how it's looking. I don't know how it survived. So now we're about to put it up. Like, even the colors changed. Like, that's how old this is. Like, look at it. So, we're gonna replace it right now. Yeah, it's time. Perfect. And now, time for this one. And that is what this one is looking like. I mean, terrible. And yeah, it was hard to get off, but again, nothing was destroyed. I was worried for a bit. Had me worried for a smidge. All right, let me show you what they look like before I put the curtain up. All right. There's that one, if you can see it. And then there's this one right there. So now we're gonna hang the curtain back up. Perfect. Everything's done. The curtains look good. Spectacular. And I got four more to last me for a very long time. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. It's been a great couple of days, productive, got a lot done, got everything done with the van that I needed to get done, with the exception of the shelf, which is not even a big deal to me. Just waiting on the call from General RV in Florida so that I can give them my address. They can ship it out to me and I'll install it myself. But nonetheless, all the major things are done. Everything is good. One thing I did forget to tell you is that yesterday when I went to General RV, they also fixed my drain in the shower. Remember I told you guys my shower drain was leaking really bad. I told you guys several videos back. The seal was it was not sealed at all. And I was told the mechanic took the drain apart, sealed it real good, made sure it was nice and tight, checked everything, and everything looked good. So everything major that was messed up in my van is complete, which wasn't even that major, but everything is done. I'm so happy. It feels good to have my home just working the way that it's supposed to be working. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for the last couple days. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's not always relaxing and chilling, but you know what? This is just a part of living in a vehicle full-time on the road. It's always some kind of thing you have to do to keep your van going, some kind of upkeep. I've been very fortunate that I have not been broken down or any flat tires, knock on wood. Lord, don't let that happen to me. I've been very, very fortunate and grateful that everything has been going really smooth to where my van is still able to drive and get me from point A to point B. But I'm gonna go ahead and rest it up, relax for the rest of the day. Still got a little bit of day left. I can just chill out, and it's great weather today. Nice, breezy, cool. It's been cool and breezy all day. No sun. Thank you. I loved it. And I'm still thinking about that steak and that sauce. That was amazing. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will continue to say it until I can't say it no more. I have the best community on YouTube. You guys rock. But I'm out. Thanks for watching. And as always, I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care. Peace.